Hello Cancer, and welcome to your March tarot reading. Thank you so much for clicking on the video and joining me today. As always, I'm going to invite you to like this video and to subscribe to the channel. It helps me more than you know, Cancer, and I appreciate it. Okay, let's dive in. I'm going to pick the general energy for you. March 2023 for my Cancerians. This one wants to come out. Let's honor that. Yeah, good. The Empress. So I cannot stop smiling when I see this card. This is beautiful. So the Empress is very much about our ability or sometimes inability to receive. Opening yourself up for receiving, really, which is not easy. It's not easy. So I like that. A lot of fertility, a lot of abundance. Something feels very comfortable where you are at. Getting to a much more comfortable place with your body, with your emotions. Listen, I could talk about the Empress for hours because it's everything. And that's the thing. It's everything. And when this card comes out, I don't feel it's just about 1 month. You can see, all the stars here representing the months and all the zodiac. It's like, it's everything. There could be this moment in the month of March, Cancer, where you have this wave of happiness coming up and you're like, this is good. I love where I am right now. And it is not about what you have and who loves you and, the amount of money and love and all that. It's not about that. It's really about you. There's this content, energy, and it's all about you, really. Let's dive in. Because again, I don't know, I feel so good when I see this card. The Empress, in my opinion, cannot do no wrong. And here we have the Justice also, which is another card ruled by the planet Venus. And Venus is not just about love and beauty, it is also about value. Your values. What do you value the most? Because in March, the things that you care the most about will be at the center of your world. And Justice is beautiful because there's an exchange of energy. It's balance, it's fair, and it feels like whatever was supposed to find you will. Whatever was taken away from you could be coming back in a different way, in a better way. That's like such a good start. And honestly, Cancer, I've had very challenging readings this month. It's been challenging for me as a reader. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to be totally transparent. The March readings are more challenging than I thought they would be. So this feels like a breath of fresh air. So I appreciate it. Let's see what we have here. Okay, the King of Wands and the Nine of Swords. Whatever you've been manifesting, Cancer, whatever wish you have about what you want in the future, about what it means for you to get to that place of receiving and being comfortable with that, being open to that, it's coming. And you might experience waves of anxiety. You might feel sometimes like you're alone also. It can be lonely at the top, Cancer. And maybe sometimes you don't feel like you're at the top. But in the month of March, again, there's this huge wave of happiness. And I'm not someone who uses the word happiness a lot. It's just not the way I work. But there's something here about that. Nine of Swords helps you remember that you are not alone. That the moments of anxiety or stress that you're experiencing are totally normal, and that it might be because your body, your nervous system is sensing that whatever you're manifesting is on the way. And I've explained that so many times, but it's important that we remember that when our mind is so activated, when our ego, our nervous system is like panicking in some way, most of the time it's because your intuition is on point, your soul is on point. It's like, I'm sensing something. My ego, my nervous system is not happy because I'm about to change. I'm about to transform. Good things are about to come my way. Any change triggers the brain. That's just how life is. The brain is supposed to protect us. It's still programmed like, we're living 1,000 years ago. We don't need to be protected constantly, but the brain is still doing the job. So in the month of March, I would say a bad day is not a bad life. If you experience a bad day or, you have waves of stress coming through, remember that, this is so literal, but remember that it's because your intuition is sensing that this freaking Ace of Pentacles is coming up your way. And the Ace of Pentacles as center energy fits beautifully with your general energy. You will receive something very significant this month, Cancer. A major gift from the universe. I don't know what it is, but again, I feel like you've been manifesting it. The High Priestess, of course, is connected to cycles, to intuition. It's a very independent energy. And I feel like sometimes you could definitely experience loneliness. Like, I feel like no one gets me. I feel like there's not many people aligned with what I'm trying to create for my future. Maybe someone told you recently, you changed, Cancer, and you're supposed to change. I feel like you're creating some type of protection around you energetically. I don't know how you're doing that, but it feels like you're not getting so impacted by what other people are saying, what they think, what they want from you. There's this protection around you. And sometimes, again, it can feel lonely. And you're going to experience some type of success, a level of success and a level of happiness this month that can make others feel uncomfortable. I think you're going to know right away who is your real friend, who is happy for you, who wants to see you thrive. Because when we experience times like this, trust me, you're going to see right away the people that are only in your life when you're not doing good. There's going to be this natural cleaning up, this natural cleansing of energy. And I like it. Again, I'm not saying this month is going to be perfect. I'm not here to sugarcoat. The Nine of Swords is still here, but the Nine of Swords represents how your mind perceives a situation. It's not actually the truth. So energetic work and boundary work is going to be very important for you in the month of March, because you deserve this success. You deserve to enjoy this moment of happiness, because happiness is not just something you get to, Cancer. It's like when it's here, you have to enjoy it. You have to be open to receive it and know that you deserve it, because you do. And look, look at that. I'm not sugarcoating. Look at the cards, the Sun and the Ten of Cups. This thing I just said about happiness, every time I see the Ten of Cups, this is exactly what I think about. When happiness is here, be grateful for it, enjoy it, sit with it, notice it. Because life is not linear. It's not something you get to and stay there forever. Everything comes in waves. Everything goes up and down. And as a water sign, Cancer, you know that better than anyone. That life is something we navigate. It's uncertain. It's uncontrollable, just like nature. We can learn to enjoy the beauty, work around it, do our best, but we cannot control it. Same for happiness. Yes, it starts in our mind, and our mindset is very important, but we cannot just turn the switch on and off. When it's here, be mindful, be grateful for it, because the month of March is, I would say, for now, you have the most, dare I say, positive reading. I like it. The sun, one of the most positive, quote unquote, positive card in the deck. Everyone loves the sun. Sun is good. If you make space for it in your heart to show up in your life. But sun can burn you out. Again, there's something about your boundaries, who you want to share this happiness with. And are you able to embody the boundaries that you have for yourself? And also with the Justice card first, which everything is an exchange of energy, how do you respect other people's boundary? Also, it's very important. Ask yourself that. If someone tells you, I'm sorry, I don't want to see you right now, do you take it personally? How do you react when someone is clear with their boundaries? Because no one is perfect. Again, I'm not here to sugarcoat, Cancer. So I would say try to trust as much as you can. Yeah, the Fool, of course, is showing up as I say that. Trust that you will be able to enjoy as many moments as you can in the month of March. There's something very freeing about this energy. A lot of major cards also coming through. This is an important month for you. And it feels like there's a new beginning, something that's starting, a gift from the universe. And right now, even if you've been trying to manifest something, even if you know in your mind, your intuition is telling you, oh, something is coming, I don't think you know exactly. I don't think you know exactly how good this will be. And of course, I'm going to clarify because I need to pick more cards and know what this is all about. Seven of Swords just came out in the reverse. Seven of Swords in the reverse to me says, I know I'm good enough. I know that whatever the universe send my way, I'm clear about it. I'm clear about the fact that I deserve it, and I don't need to focus on the past. I don't need to obsess over the things that I don't have because I'm grateful for what I do have. There could be a change of perspective happening for you. It feels like you are finding ways to really focus on the positive this month, which again, I'm not a fan of talking about positive and negative and good vibes only. It's just not who I am. And I believe that everything should be balanced as much as possible. So good vibes only to me does not feel balanced. Positive only does not feel balanced. But there's something here about, hey, you know what? I don't have control over anything really, but I have control over how I choose to show up in the world. Choosing to be a nice person, choosing to be kind, and choosing to truly believe that I'm good enough and I deserve all of those good things that are coming up. So your perspective is very important this month. The way you talk to yourself. Be nice. You're always listening. The brain, it doesn't tell the difference between someone telling you something negative and yourself bringing yourself down. The brain does not know the difference. The impact is the same. So how do you talk to yourself? This is going to be very important this month because your words are definitely going to manifest things in your life, manifest energy. You are in control this month. So When you have so much power energetically, how do you use that power? Because this is what you have control over, how you show up in the world. The rest, you don't have control over other people and situation. Yeah, I just told you. And I was thinking about the Hierophant. Such a special reading. Every time I talk about something, there's like exactly the card I have in mind showing up. The Hierophant is highly connected to the throat chakra. So when I see this card, I know that your words have an impact. With the King of Swords, we're talking about swords. So the brain, nervous system, how you speak to yourself matters. Again, you're always listening. And it feels like you're kind of practicing doing that. I don't know if you've been trying to do that recently, Cancer, if this is something that you notice about yourself. When I'm saying nice things about me, I feel so much better, and I feel like people notice the change in me. You show up in the world with more confidence, even on the days where you don't feel so confident. Again, your words have a huge impact. And it's both ways. It's also how you speak of other people, how you interact with them. And knowing that just one little thing, one little nice thing that you say to someone can change their whole year, their whole self-confidence. Sometimes I feel like people forget that everything we say is an echo. It doesn't cost anything to say to someone something nice, something kind. Especially if it's something that's a little uncomfortable for you, You'd rather not say anything and just, stay in your place. No, get out of your way and tell that compliment. Say that thing that's on your mind, because it will echo. And with the Justice card, here's first placement, Empress as general energy, all of those beautiful cards. I feel like this month, every time you do something good, it will come back to you in a way. Ace of Cups and Four of Swords. I love that. So we already have two aces in the reading, which of course the aces can connect to a new beginning. Here with the Ace of Cups, your cup is overflowing. For some of you, it could be new communication. With the Four of Swords, it could be an offer of love after a period of pause. If you've been disconnected from someone, soulmate, friend, family member, whatever it is. I feel like there was a pause, an important pause, and now there could be a reunion. There could be a healthy exchange of energy between you and this person. The fact that you are focusing on making, refilling your cup, the fact that the focus is on you, your self-care, your self-love, it really shines through in your relationship this month. And it feels like you are definitely attracting people. Even if you don't know it, even if it doesn't seem like it, your heart is in the right place, Cancer. And trust me, that in the times we live in, that's a good thing. Nine of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Okay, there's a little bit of hesitation here. So I do feel like there could be an offer of love, an offer of a reconciliation. It's not going to be about romance for everyone, of course. Love is a big word. It could be friends, co-worker, again, family member. So take it as it resonates. There is an offer here. Someone being very careful with you, opening up. Is there a possibility to reconcile? Is there a possibility that you would want to hear what I have to say, or do you have something you would like to say to me? There's an exchange of energy here, and there's a little bit of hesitation on your side, it seems like. That's okay. Again, I think that you are working very hard on embodying your boundaries. You don't want to get hurt. You're protecting your heart. You're protecting this happiness that you've been cultivating. You're in a very good place in the month of March. And again, it's totally fine if you are not sure. Do I want to let this person in? Do I want to hear what they have to say? I'm hearing open up. And with the Empress, again, it's really your decision. Do you want to receive what this person has to say? Are you emotionally available to receive what they have to say or not? And that's your decision. But I do feel like there could be a lot of good things coming out of a specific conversation. There could be a lot of clarity also. But that can come after getting a little bit uncomfortable. Having to sit and listen to someone. Even if maybe in the past they did not listen to you so much. Don't step into the situation with a preconceived idea. Open yourself. I am available to receive what you have to say. And then I will sit with the feelings and I'll see what I do with that. But I'm not going to rush running back into your arms. I'm not going to rush a yes, an answer. I'm not going to give myself away completely to whoever wants to just come back. But there's someone who definitely wants to come back. We'll see if whatever cards show up, but there could be reconciliation for sure. Hermit and the Seven of Swords now in the upright. Some of you are a little bit conflicted, wanting to be in a relationship or wanting to find love and be loved and let love, but sometimes your ego, your mind gets in the way. Seven of Swords is like, I'm not good enough. Even if I have all of those freaking swords, plenty of swords to deal with, I'm still looking back. I'm still focusing on the things that I don't have. Again, the mindset is very important here. And with Hermit, this fabulous Virgo energy, I would say trust your inner wisdom. And also the Hermit right now, to me, has been showing up a lot to shine a light through the material world. Right now, material and money and, how a person dress and how much money they have in their bank account, it's not important. I'm sorry, but it's not. And the Hermit is shining a light through the material for some reason. And it's asking you to trust your soul. Trust that you are wise and that you will make the right decision for you. It feels like you could be very hard on yourself right now. Your mind is like, don't get hurt again. Don't trust this person. What if they lie? What if they, play you? There could have been in the past a difficult situation concerning money. Because again, there's something about the material world that's coming up. It's more than money. I think trust, maybe. There was a problem with trust. Maybe a financial problem of some sort, and that created a lot of stress. Now it's like, okay, how can I focus on the energy that's right here? This person showing up, wanting to talk, offering this cup of love, opening the door for me to receive, for me to exchange this energy. How can I focus on that, the present moment, instead of saying, well, in the past, this and this and this and this happened? And if you don't change, well, this and this and this will happen in the future. Come back to your center. Come back to what is here right now. Because Cancer, you are blessed and you might not see that right now. And it's okay. You definitely will get clarity about that in the month of March. Again, there's this clear moment I'm sensing intuitively of you literally embodying this energy. And the Empress, by the way, is whatever gender. So you deserve that. You deserve to get clarity. And if this is an apology, if this is clarity that they want to offer, whatever it is, trust that you will make the right decision for you. King of Cups and Judgment. This heart-to-heart will definitely change the course of your life in ways that I don't think you can comprehend right now. However, it turns out, if this creates a new beginning of some sorts, or if this creates an ending, it will change your life. There's going to be a lot of past energy showing up for you in the month of March. A lot of past stuff, things that you thought you dealt with, or things that maybe you pushed away or ignored because it was too painful to deal with. There's a lot coming up to the surface. And you're going to have this huge gift, this huge opportunity to deal with those things. So you're never looking back. You will find freedom emotionally this month. And this is like a big deal. Emotional freedom. Cutting cords with the past and embracing this Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles and any ace, any quote unquote good cards in the tarot is not just a free pass. Like, oh, you got the Ace of Pentacles, well, you can... That's it. It's here. All the blessings are showing up. No. We have to get uncomfortable. We have to open ourselves. And we have to trust ourselves and not be too hard also. You're a human. You are a Cancer. You guys love like no others, in my opinion. And I've had this conversation with you before, Cancer. I feel like so many people, myself, and also I would say 90% of the people I read to in my life, everyone at one point fell in love with a Cancerian. You guys are very special. Very, very special. You have a lot to offer. And when you open yourself up, when you let people see beneath, the hard shell of the crab, magic happens, really. And I think that right now there's going to be this calling for you to open up more than ever. So you choose. You choose if you are ready to embody this fabulous energy. Am I able to open up and receive? Or is it too uncomfortable for me and I'd rather close myself off, protect myself, and build walls around me? You choose. Boundaries show people where the door is. Walls keep everyone out. So there might be an important message here for you. Your perspective, your mind is the only thing getting in the way of you truly enjoying this Ace of Pentacles. And I think that this month there's huge change happening around how you use your mind and how your mind affects your mood and how it affects your relationship. We have the Page of Pentacles and we have the Temperance card. This is amazing. There's going to be a lot of seeds, of course, that you're planting in the month of March. They're going to grow. Any seed is good. any conversation, anything you initiate, there's going to be some type of initiation of energy. Okay, I will listen to you. Okay, let's go on a date. Okay, let's talk. Let's see. Let's see if truly there's something here. Because I think there is. And with the Temperance, notice how the angel here is mixing water. You have control over your emotions, much more than you know. And there's something in the month of March about you kind of stabilizing, sorry. I'm French, guys, so stabilizing was definitely my Frenchy coming through. Stabilizing something about your emotions. And you don't have to rush anything. Notice this angel here is dipping their toe into the water. Take your time. Take your time, and again, try to embody your boundaries and be clear with your boundaries. And notice the difference. When are you building walls around you, and when are you actually just embodying your boundaries? Let's pick some oracle cards for you. This month is a gift for you, Cancer, really. And it might take a while for you to notice that. It might be at the end of March or early April that you truly realize, like, wow, that was kind of a life-changing month for me. Definitely. It feels like this month confirms that you are a magnet for blessings. Whatever you are trying to attract, it's coming, my friend. Adjustments are required and the end of a tough cycle approaches. So again, the waves of anxiety that sometimes come up, or the waves of sadness, loneliness, like once in a while, I feel like you could have these big waves of emotion and not really know what to do with them. Adjustments are required. First thing that you should do is definitely notice the feelings. Acknowledge the feelings. This is like the first step. And we talk a lot about, mental health, and that's a beautiful conversation. But emotional health is also very important. How have you been? How are you? And I asked you that, I think, in the last reading. And so many people came through. I was like, hey, Cancer, how are you really? How have you been doing, like, really? If I could get a little peek beneath the hard shell, what would you say? What would I see? This tender part, the difficult feelings. They're also valid, but they don't need to stay. They don't need to be your truth. The end of a tough cycle approaches, which is Capricorn energy. Capricorn is the mountain goat. You will get to the top of the mountain, but you're going to have to find time to rest. You're going to have to find times to recharge, to deal with your feelings, to root yourself back in the present moment. Again, it's not going to be a straight line of happiness and just everything works perfectly for years and years. No. Sometimes the tides are very high and sometimes the waters are very calm. So finding ways to come back to the present moment, which is something that comes up in almost every reading, because the tarot is a tool for the present moment. And the Ace of Pentacles here as center energy is just definitely calling you back. Look at what you have right now instead of focusing on what you don't have. I'm sending love, Cancer. If you love the way I read tarot, you know that I have a Patreon and I teach card there. I do pick a card readings and mystery readings. And yeah, I would love you guys to join me. If you love the way I read tarot and if you want to learn more about the practice, I would be very happy to have you there. So come check it out. Make sure to comment. Let me know. How are you? You can say hi. And if you watch till the end, I would love to know. And also to all the Cancer that, have been watching me for years and never comment, I see you. I appreciate you, and yeah, know that you are appreciated, even if you don't send comments, because I know a lot of people watch sometimes and just never comments, even for years. And I do that sometimes. So yeah, I want to acknowledge you guys today. I'm sending love, Cancer.